While it can seem the world is at a standstill and life is on pause amidst the coronavirus pandemic, tragically, pregnancy loss is still a reality for many women. For this week's Pro-Life Focus, we're spotlighting a group that's adapting to still serve mothers in need right now. A Mom's Peace is a lay apostolate for mothers of miscarried and stillborn souls. It's completely volunteer run and helps families put together a proper burial for their baby. The apostolate also helps provide Catholic guidance and support, but it's had to adapt during this time of social distancing and isolation. So this weekend, A Mom's Peace is hosting a virtual support group meeting for mothers experiencing pregnancy loss. Catherine Sullivan is the Communication Development Director for A Mom's Peace. She joins us now via Skype. Catherine, welcome. Can you give us a quick overview of A Mom's Peace?
Yes, thank you, Catherine, for having me, and I'd be happy to do so. When the unthinkable happens and families learn that their baby has died in miscarriage or stillbirth, they are in a state of shock. What do we do next? To whom do we turn? What do we do? And so it's in those minutes and hours that follow that they are connected with A Mom's Peace. And we have the privilege of guiding them through some very difficult decisions, providing options to them for burial or cremation, helping make funeral arrangements, and walking with them as well in the grief that follows the immediate loss.
It's a beautiful mission. And Catherine, I have to ask you, in this time of social distancing and social isolation, how has the coronavirus pandemic impacted your group's mission in serving women right now?
Good question. It's impacted all of us. Our mission to help parents walk in their journey toward peace remains the same, but the challenges have certainly increased. We're not letting that stop us. So what we have done is created some new programs to help while we are socially distant, but stay connected and still support families. One of those programs is a Garden of Remembrance, where we invite any parent who's lost a child in miscarriage or stillbirth to dedicate a flower in our virtual space online. Whether they lost that child this past year or whether it has been 40 or 50 years ago, some mothers have dedicated flowers. You can find that at our website at amomspeace.org. The second big program we have initiated has been our virtual support groups. Of course, we would rather meet in person. It's more personable sometimes, and you can certainly have benefits to meeting in person, but when that's not safe during COVID-19, we have taken our meetings virtual. And so, as you said, this weekend, we're having our first virtual meeting under the moderation of Dr. Sabine Heisman. She is a clinical psychologist, and she has experienced child loss herself. We are tremendously thankful to her for her expertise and her leadership in this area.
So can you tell our viewers, if they're interested in being a part of it this weekend, what they can expect in attending the virtual support group this weekend?
Yes, absolutely. So if you're able to join a virtual support group meeting, you can, though it's not formally therapy, it's grief therapy, which is unique. And we don't try to take away or stop anxiety or depression necessarily, but we aim to create community around you and provide you with resources at home so that you can be supported through this. In terms of a format for the meeting itself, you can expect to join our Zoom conference for about an hour. It starts with a presentation by Dr. Heisman on a topic surrounding grief. So, for example, this weekend, the topic is grief and its impact on the body and the brain. A future meeting will be grief and trauma, and another might be grief and meditation. So after you listen to the presentation, then it will be opened up for discussion. So we invite parents who have joined us, if they're comfortable, to introduce themselves, share a little bit about their story, about their loss, or if parents would rather not share and just listen, we welcome them to do that as well. We want this to be a very welcoming environment that you can participate from the comfort of your own home.
That's beautiful. And
so after that,
and of course, viewers can find more information at amomspeace.org. Catherine Sullivan with A Mom's Peace, thank you so much for sharing the beauty of your work.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you.